All right, it's an exciting morning because we're just minutes away from BTS joining us live. The band has helped propel K-pop into the stratosphere. And this morning, we're taking a closer look at how and why the music is uniting fans around the globe. And TJ Holmes is back with more on that. Good morning.
How and why? Because the music's awesome. It's peppy. It makes you happy. It's upbeat. It's good stuff. Look, if you're late to the Korean pop party, BTS is just the latest in a long line of Korean pop stars that have these legions of fans that are now fueling this billion-dollar industry. K-pop, it's an undeniable global force of nature. The synchronized dance moves, those flashy outfits, and songs like this.
You like K-pop, right?
No, I don't.
No?
I'm not even sure if I like Asian people.
What is it about them? Like the anti-Asian propaganda on the TV webs. There's always making them come off as very sneaky.
It's more of the not letting me look off their paper and class right now.
Don't act like you got in those classes, okay? You.
I was in several pre-AP classes. I never got to AP, but I got pre-AP.
We're talking like late 2000s. People didn't seem like, maybe I was just under a rock. People didn't seem like they were that into K-pop at the time, right?
With the exception of Gangnam Style, yes. That was the one that kind of that was the patient zero of it all. Because like that is kind of where a lot of this sort of like foreign music starts. Mm-hmm. It's like first you get Macarena, and then you get Shakira and Enrique Iglesias, and that's how it kind of takes. Like you get like a novelty song, and then the actual more legitimate artists kind of come in and introduce themselves.
A little bit of pussy in my mouth, a little bit.
That's Mambo number 5.
Yeah, he came from the Macarena. When that a black guy did it.
Yeah, it's like a German black guy too. Mr. Lubega. I just want to know what happened in Mamba number 1 through 4. I think he just got cheated on so much that he's like, I'm fucking everybody now. It's like, fuck it. Monica, Jessica. Yeah, just a little bit though.
Gangnam Style. When did Gangnam Style come out?
2012, I think.
He was like there, like Pitbull. He got the party going. He would have called himself Pitbull, but where he lived wouldn't have turned out great. Yeah, I didn't realize that was considered K-pop, and I didn't realize that K-pop has been going on as long as it's been going. Do you know when K-pop officially, I guess technically started? Because there's like, if you ask like any like real fan, I'm not a real fan. I don't know either. But do you know when K-pop started?
I mean, in the way that it's styled, I'm going to say, late 2000s at the earliest, but probably more like early 2010s.
Incorrect. We're talking 1992.
Okay.
1992. It's been credited basically that the modern version of K-pop, 1992, very literal name. I love Asians are so efficient with their names. They're like, what's the name of the first K-pop group? It's Soul Taji and Boys. Super good music you'd play right now.
That's what it translates to?
No.
Okay. I thought you were being, because they are very like to the point.
I know that was like the name of that was the name of their group. It was a guy. It was a main guy. I guess his name was it it's Taji. Taji, I think.
Because you know what BTS stands for, right? Mm-hmm. Beautiful trans sissies.
I was gonna say big titted sisters, but okay.
A little flat to be called that, though.
Not anymore, Asians.
In BTS, none of them.
But I digress.
It is nice that they dye their hairs different colors so we can tell them apart, though.
Well, they have to because there's 37 of them.
So we don't just go in thinking like, okay, so this is just one guy that's split screened, right?
Like, who is the video director? Let's get him. Yeah, Taji and Boys. It was this guy's.
You are so uncultured.
I'm trying here. I'm trying to be a part of it. Taji was a I think they said he was like in a metal group, but it didn't really pan out. So then he like, I guess he started watching more like Western culture and then got into like hip hop and stuff. And then he started wearing like baggy pants. He looked like TLC. And then he got a couple groups. And then now we're going to do some rap. And now we're a K-pop group. Like that's a very harsh transition if you think about like 90s metal. We're talking about like Metallica type stuff.
Yeah.
And then you pivot to like fucking TLC, like Creep type style.
Do you have any of that? Because I would love to hear some Korean like post grunge music.
I don't. We can put it in post. But yeah, I just thought that was very funny. It's like a very harsh transition. It's like if you just started dating women now, you know, because you love men.
That's not true. Mm-hmm. It's the other way around.
Men love you.
Yeah. I'm a guy's guy.
I'm a guy's guy. Yeah, that was 1992. That's considered the first time, or that's considered the first like modern version of like what's considered today's modern K-pop. And then the bitches got to get into it. The first idol group, because before then they were just, you know, guys. Mm-hmm. And then the first idol group was it HOT, H-O-T? It was the first idol group where it's completely manufactured by the record company.
Yeah, made by them for them. Kubu.
Kubu. What's that stand for? It's bamboo. Okay. What?
Wrong type of Chinese.
What we got here? Yeah, they're completely entrained and manufactured by the record companies. Oh yeah, this is one that's very on the nose. Their first album was called "We Hate All Kinds of Violence." Very on the nose.
How do they say it though?
That's what it's called. I don't
So
know.
They really don't like Asian hate.
No, they might like some Asian hate. You know, Asians hate other Asians.
But we kind of do that too, because you notice that like our gravitation towards like Asian culture is very piecemeal. So we like Korean music, we like Japanese animation, and we like only
Chinese
Philippine,
food.
Yeah, Chinese food, and then only Thailand boy pussy. We very like choosy about what parts of certain Asian cultures.
Yeah, man. Every surgeon doesn't do heart surgery, man. Some people do titty surgery. Some people do kidney stuff. Like you gotta specialize. Everyone's not great at everything. What do you want? The first bitch group, because you know bitches love copying.
Do they not have like singular stars?
Yeah,
like,
they do.
They have a Britney Spears or anything like that?
They do.
Back in the day?
I think there's like one currently popping right now. I think it's like Lisa or something.
But no, I know who Lisa is. She's a part of, I think, Blackpink. So she's still part of a group. I think she's more like a...
You know a little bit.
A Beyonce after she left Destiny's Child.
You know a little bit then. I didn't know that.
But do they have, like... Because remember, a lot of our pop stars came from, like, the Mickey Mouse Club. Did they have, like, one of those...
It was like 3.
It was like 3 pop stars, but there was a lot of, like, people who came through there that went on to other things. Like, it was like Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake, I think Jessica Simpson as well.
No, it's Christina Aguilera, I think.
And then there's other people who became actors, though.
What's his face? Ryan Gosling.
Mm-hmm. And so, like, that was sort of our idol school.
Oh, yeah. That's our idol school, but they got to go outside. They got to go outside and actually have friends, and they got to fuck.
They got to go to Disney World and be anti-Semitic.
That's fun in its own way.
It's a small world after all the Jews are gone. Also, what did you say that group was? The no violence or something? We hate all violence?
H-O-T. Hot.
Hate all... What is it? What does it stand for again?
Let's see. High five of teenagers.
Let's
not about their penises.
I know this has nothing to do with music, but I'm going to look up Korea's age of consent.
Oh, God. We can get into that later. It comes up.
16.
Unless...
It was previously 13.
Until when?
I don't know.
They're getting too Western, man. They add in time. Do the crime, don't do the time.
A lot of this, do you think a lot of this is just to like overthrow North Korea though? Like they just see, because like North Korea, Like if you're on the border of Pyongyang, you can see what's happening in Seoul, and it's like every day you're just hearing like this booming like music and all this light shows, like because every day is a concert in Seoul. So it's like, are you scared of that, or do you like, damn, I gotta get the fuck out of North Korea?
We're saying who's scared of that?
Like the North Koreans, because they don't have a familiarity. So even though it might look fun to us, they might look like going like, oh, they're doing devil shit over there.
Oh, like it's always war over there.
Yeah.
Just explosions and lights and stuff. Like it's safe over here in North Korea.
Listen, we don't have a lot of food.
Thank you
but we don't have a lot of bombs with a good bass track. Okay, that's the good news.
Thank you to all the Kims. Thank you for keeping us safe and warm.
But not fed.
Our bodies are warm and our bellies are cold.
Nobody in North Korea has diabetes, other than maybe Kim.
Is that a problem over there? They need food.
Oh yeah.
I don't.
Sometimes they like send people to work camps for being too hungry.
Wait, they send people to work camps for being too hungry?
Yeah, they're like, this person is starving. They're making us look bad, so we got to get rid of them.
You're ruining our image. That's funny. So be gone with you. All right, anyway. Yeah, Hot took over with their very simplistic style of, dance choreography. Again, baggy clothes. They're really just copying like Jodeci and like popular like R&B singers of the time over here. Because there was a lot of groups like in the 90s over here. They're kind of just copying that. Then girls started to say, hey, we can also sing and dance. I don't know if you heard, but titties can also sing and dance. And the first group was SES. Because they didn't know how to spell sex. They haven't heard of sex yet because they were 12.
There was a cultural exchange program where we got K-pop and they got sex. and then they kind of ran away for it. Now there's 400 billion of them.
Yeah, they got really good at that. They got really good at sex. Yeah, this was 1997. SES was what you call it? It was just their names. Their fake industry Jew names, if you were. Which was Eugene, Shu, and what was it?
I think these are their names when they worked tech support, actually.
It was Bada, Eugene, and Shu, which Body, because they all have bodies back then. Oh, C, Eugene, and Shu. These are their girl group names.
Oh yeah, Asians are involving tits now. They caught up to tits.
Yeah, you're getting way ahead of us. We're in 1997 right now.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were.
I forgot. I didn't bring up because we're in first generation K-pop because they love like generations over in Asia because their life is a manga. Just like everything is like serialized in like certain like groups like that.
Chinese again.
First, I said Asia, not Korea. Okay.
But you said manga, which is Japanese.
No, but that's why I said Asia instead of Korean. Okay. First generation is said to be between 1992 and 2003. And then it cuts off until there's like a completely style shift. And then that's what makes another generation.
So real quick, did they have just regular pop music before this?
I guess to them it would be.
1992 is pretty late to just get pop music.
I guess to them it would be regular pop music. But like, it's kind of like how we had pop music before like Britney Spears and the Backstreet Boys and stuff, but like
we had Madonna, we had Michael Jackson.
Exactly.
2 decades earlier.
Exactly. I'm saying there's like, but there is a big explosion like stylistically. So like this is kind of like a different thing. So where they like kind of like actually call it a thing. This is my knowledge of it. I can be completely wrong, obviously, but I'm probably not.
So do you know what homogeneous?
Frivolous research.
You know what homogeneous or homogeneous means?
Homogeneous, yeah, you.
But it must be different over there because 99% of the people are all the same. They're Koreans. And as opposed to here in America where we have a variety, forget stuff that comes from other countries. We have a variety of pop music. In the pop music really in this country started in the 50s with like Elvis.
Well, they do have pop music too, but it is like kind of like what you're saying, like it's a style change to where like Elvis is more just popular music. He was kind of considered rock and roll at the time, but
pop rock.
Yes, like they had the same thing. Like they had very popular music, but it was kind of stylistically like what you're talking about with Elvis and things like that. But then like like we talked about in the 90s, or like whatever. Like you really, in the 80s, I guess you're talking about Michael Jackson, you couldn't consider him in any other categories. Like, what the fuck is Billie Jean? Like, that's not rock, that's not rap, that's not R&B. Like, it's pop. It's a style thing. Anyway, with the shoes and the C's, like, this is SES, not that cute. Kind of bug-eyed, especially for the East. Well, I guess, to be fair, I'm looking at a picture of them from 2017. Let's look at a picture of them from 1992. I'll put it up on the screen for you folks. It's SES K-pop band 1997. I mean, let's see what they look like. I'm pulling it up. Okay, we got some barrettes. We got some fried colored hair. What else we got? Some feathered pictures going. Yeah, I'll give it a C.
Can I get a peek?
Yeah, here you go.
Oh, this is just Asian Temptations. That's all it is Asian Temptations.
My bowl of rice, of course. Of course it's of rice. Talking about... Yeah, we got... This is when we start get the ball rolling over here. We're getting a little more momentum. Like, SES gets popular, Hot gets going. Like, we got a lot of other people rounding the ways.
So did the first generation dress a little more conservatively?
No, I'm legitimately, when I said before, when they like look at a picture of TLC, like what's the video, like
Scrubs?
No, before that, with the one where like Left Eye like has like a condom in her glasses and stuff. But they wearing like the baggy overalls and things like that. Like, it's very early 90s. Kind of back to today. Very baggy. Was it What About Your Friends? Yeah, What About Your Friends video. They talk about that too. A lot of people, they get into some cultural appropriation, people might say. But yeah, a lot of these groups are getting popular. And then that's when the big three shows its head. Everyone talks about the big three in K-pop because they have all the cards. If you're not a part of the big three, you ain't getting shit done. Everyone knows that. You have to suck off the top dogs in the big three. And the big three in K-pop are SM Entertainment, YG, not the rapper, the company.
That's big 3 inches.
Yes, is it Stanford? Oh, it's Yang Hun Suk. That's the guy who runs it. Let's see what he looks like. He sounds like he's a nice, strong gentleman. Oh.
He's the Russell Simmons of K-pop music.
And JYP, which is Jiggly Youth Pussies. JYP Entertainment. Okay, SM Entertainment, YG, and JYP. Yeah, it's a SM Entertainment. Only interesting that I really found from them that's like kind of relevant is that they introduced the training system, the idol school. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's where kids go for months or even years. The shitty ones are even there for like a decade plus, just intensely just trying to train, sing, dance, learn English. That's part of the thing, of course. Damn, that sucks. You're a fucking 40-year-old man. You got a receding hairline. You just tried your best to like get a step ball change going. He just can't say his R's or his L's for shit.
The English is what's keeping them there the longest. Let's be honest, okay? That's the part where, because like they can boogie, they can hold a note, but it's just somehow pronouncing the word island is just holding them back.
The Cayman, where are you going? The Cayman what's? Huh? You need this to graduate. I swear to God, Jingpoo, if you don't say this goddamn island's name right. Oh. He has a full mortgage and 3 kids. He's still trying his best. He's got an ace bandage on his knee now.
His receding hairline, like almost the pink dye is almost completely gone at this point.
Dye. He's still dyeing his hair. He's got 3 strands like Stewie.
He's had a heart attack every day. High blood pressure.
Yeah, you shouldn't be going to idol school if you got to take baby aspirin just cause. What do they got to do? They got to train choreography, sing, even act, and they gotta learn Japanese and English. That's the two big ones they want them to learn.
The two enemies.
The enemy of the enemy is my friend.
I like that's where they've brought North Korea to South Korea, is just for their like entertainment training. Is like they have a work camp just so you can like, you know, play the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much, man. Like, but this is like their real school. Like, and then more and more people are going to these schools because obviously it's just like kind of like in America, everyone wants to be like a YouTuber or a TikToker or something. Everyone over there wants to be like a K-pop star or, you know, in K-dramas, thing like that. So they don't. There's 3 schools now. There's like regular. There's K-pop idol school. Mm-hmm. There's like Pokemon Master School.
Is there like a community college idol school you can go to? Is it like an online course?
Yeah, you have to send in your video to the school.
Because we kind of had like that's what like Rebecca Black did. Like there was like literally a company where you just give them $10,000, they'll make you a music video. Mm-hmm. Like they have that, but it's like the thing that's run through like, you know, DeVry University over there.
Damn, that should be it. But then like they're not gonna be well, it's kind of like how you say like everyone's a porn star. Like. Mm-hmm. Everyone can be an idol. That is very like, you know, high and mighty of them to call them idols. But when you look at their views, they're getting like 700 million views. So I'll praise them.
Because it's like you go here in America, and for majority of other countries, you go to law or medical school that takes about 8 years. They could be in this longer and still not be like, you can be a lawyer. And it's like, I'm sorry, but you haven't graduated because your song hasn't gone platinum yet. All right.
I love the idea of like a fucking 40-year-old man just begrudgingly coming home and the wife's making dinner or something. He sit down at the table, just how'd it go today?
Instead of taking off his like Dickies uniform, he has to take off his like leather pants.
He's just rolling down, just loudly ruining it while his kids are trying to study. He just. They're the tightest pants you've ever seen. And they all have like jinglies, what's it called, like fringe.
Yeah.
On the ends of it. I put on my tap shoes 1 foot at a time.
Yeah, they keep catching his Pierce Prince Albert on the stick. For those quote unquote leaked dick pics he has to release to build up his popularity.
Honey, stars don't wear underwear, okay? I don't know what to do. She's like, how'd it go today?
This girl they wanted me to pretend to have an affair with, she also hasn't graduated. So she's like 44 years old.
No, she's like 13 years old. My manager wants to put us in a fake relationship.
Well, to them, that's 44 years old.
Like, I don't know. They want the paparazzi to come like take a look at us and, you know, take some pictures and put it out. I'm not into it. Like, you know, I like women my own age. You know, 78 years old. How old are you?
Like they left the Korean War to go into idol school. And they have more flashbacks from their choreographer yelling at them.
You think there's like idol school hacks? Like they go in there, like they're doing the fucking bye 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 dance. They ain't never seen this one before. They hit them with a Michael Jackson like a tip to hit one of them. They swear they didn't see it before.
Well, you have to learn. You got to learn the basics.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
That's right.
We all stand on the shoulders.
That's right.
At
every college, you do learn your history. You do have to learn your history.
We all stand on the shoulders of giants, man. Mm-hmm. And to them, a giant is 5'2".
Yeah, the men do the moonwalk. The women do like the Janet Jackson Super Bowl halftime show. Like show your titty.
But the titties are so flat, there's not enough like pressure to actually release it from the thing.
Malfunction. No one's aroused. It's not working. Mayday, mayday. But they have a good time, I think. Honey, I need you to I need you to take out a second mortgage on the house. Like we're trying to finish this idol school. I swear to God, it's gonna pay off. Do you not believe in my dreams, you stupid bitch?
It's like Hogwarts, but Snape's like, Mr. Potter, you do not know how to lip sync one bit. You call that lip syncing?
That would be nice though, since there's like so many members in the group. Like they just add them consistently. They put the hat on them.
There's like a sorting hat for what group you're gonna go into.
Blackpink.
Oh, that's a little out of left field, but One Direction. That's them getting deported out of the country.
Like, I'm a boy. Put me in Blackpink. Oh, sorry. The same size titties. Sorry. That's my fault. Apparently, they also, I don't know about like the big groups, but like other countries have like, you know, they bring the ringers in from other countries, like Chinese idols and stuff like that. They'll get put into these.
Those are the ringers?
I'm saying the ringers of those countries.
Okay.
They'll get brought in to like get into like, because they want to be K-pop stars too. And they'll get in.
And they're like, Americans won't know the difference.
Like just open their eyes a little bit. Like I swear to God, I'm here.
All the other K-pop stars, like, yeah, they keep apologizing. Every time I tour in America, they keep apologizing for Hiroshima. Like, oh, that wasn't us, man. Stop it. We're cool.
Yeah, Americans, I guess, unless like the really good ones, like they don't know, but like like the Chinese idols, they get hit with a lot of racism. They know immediately somehow that that they're not. I was gonna say Japanese. They're not Korean, North or South. I wonder if they're that good where they can tell if they're North or South. Like that's fucking MIT level racism. If you can tell like what portion of the country they're from.
I always thought about doing a bit like that, where it's like, you know how they say racism is ignorance? Mm-hmm. I always thought it'd be cool to have like a guy who's racist, but he's not ignorant. Like he's actually being very detailed and historically accurate about like, I know, now this motherfucker come over here and he said he Laotian. Now I know this motherfucker ain't Laotian. He is Cambodian from the western side where the steppes are, where Genghis Khan had invaded from the west.
I know that because I was gonna make him black. He wouldn't be black. He's not doing that much research.
No, I'm thinking more of like a King of the Hill character.
I'm not gonna say the C word because that's how people got famous. Who wants to do that?
Well, I meant in the armor.
Yeah, right. Trying to find where they say the groups that are considered first generation. Because, okay, top of your head, how many K-pop groups can you name?
So Bingo, Free Space, BTS, Twice, Girls' Generation, Blackpink, Shinhee. That's 5.
Damn, way more than me. Yeah, so these are the bands that belong to the first generation. CO, Taji, and Boys. HOT, SES, GOD. Would you say Shinhwa earlier?
Shinhee.
Oh, no, this is Shinhwa. 6, Gravel, Turbo, Baby Vox, Finn, KL, and Fly to the Sky. Oh, here's a few. Oh, these are solo artists. Rain, Lee, Horari, 7, and Good. Damn, they're good at these names, man. I swear. There's an interesting one because you were talking about age of consent earlier. There's a solo actor name was it Park Ji Yoon. She has a song that's very popular. I don't know how it's pronounced in Korean, but it's translates to coming of age ceremony. It's kind of funny because it's about
Spelled C-U-M.
Might as well. It's about a song that this is underage girl. She turns 18 and then she's like singing to this guy that's like 30-some years old and just talking about, I know you've been looking at me and now you can do whatever you want. And it's just like a sexy song talking to some guy. And the funny thing about it is like it is like a ceremonial song. So like anytime like any idol turns 18, they all like do that song.
I like that this is their like there's some Korean R. Kelly who made his like Korean age is nothing but a number, and then like there's like and it's now like the national anthem for when these people like actually, so this is like their graduation song.
Pretty much. Like, hey man, that's nice of them. A lot of them over there don't even wait. And you said the age of consent 16. So what the fuck you waiting 2 years for? Now that I think about it, that's a nice guy.
That's how this is how the white man's Western philosophy infects all these people of colors.
They be trying to hold us down, you know, like not like how I'm
With
holding you down,
With
like
their
physically.
white supremacist waiting till 18 philosophies.
Age is nothing but a number. I don't like that. Like, it's supposed to be 16. You add in 2 more. 2 minus 8 is 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 is how old you were when I first saw you. Don't bring that up. Never mind. Don't.
I told my friend Dibs, and I'm like, you know what? Actually, no, I didn't. We never had this conversation.
No, I didn't because. And then the other day I said Dibs Infinity but then I realized your birthday's today, and I said never mind again. They don't know nothing. They're not like us.
I
you
like
know?
that though. That was like our version of being most deaf. That was our most deaf, like stream of consciousness.
The logical, philosophical, energizer. Legal, illegal. They're the same word minus a couple letters. You minus a couple numbers is the right age. What is a wrong age? I say none.
They say illegal and legal. Well, they say ill. It's ill. That's because it's sick. Okay.
Yeah, because
it shouldn't exist.
No, actually, no. Ill like me. That's the reason you like one, because I'm ill, the illest.
I be doing the most illegalist.
Well, that's nice of them for waiting, though. Yeah, it says, dozens and dozens of different, like, female performers all cover the song when they turn 18. It's very odd.
Yeah, no. Everybody considers a boy an adult as soon as he gets his dick hard for the first time.
Mm-hmm. So I've never been an adult.
You're just a baby boy.
Just a little swallow.
You just one of those super idols in idol school who's 52 years old.
I can't even feed myself. My mom chews up the pussy and pours it in my mouth like a baby bird.
They have, what if they're idol school needs a GED program?